Well, the competition for cities to have internationally attractive and competitive financial centers is, of course, heating up. Yen released its first global financial center index back in 2007. This year, London is still on top, with New York coming in second. Let's take a look at how this particular region stacks up. Joining us now is Associate Director of Yen, Mark Yeandle. Mark, thanks so much for joining us. Mark, I want to start with the top 5 financial centers, because it seems like they hardly ever move. We have London in pole position, we have New York second. Is there any indication that those rankings are going to move, given that we have Brexit coming up in the US and given that we have some uncertainty caused by President Donald Trump?
Well, you've put your finger on both of the key points, I think. London, New York still retain first and second place. They have, however, fallen in our rankings more than any other, in terms of points, more than any other centres in the top 50. And certainly the main cause of London falling has been the uncertainty surrounding Brexit, and the same with New York is very much about the Trump administration and what we can expect from them. Financial services generally, financial services professionals hate uncertainty. It might be a blindingly obvious statement, but when any country undergoes uncertainty, and that can be caused by anything from economic troubles to security. If you just look at places like Istanbul and Paris, they've fallen quite significantly in the ratings. So there is uncertainty, and if anybody asks me about prospects for London, I say I don't know, because I genuinely don't know. Nobody knows until the Brexit negotiations are far more advanced. We don't quite know where we stand. Having said that, I don't believe that there will be a massive exodus from London. London still has so many things that make it a powerful centre. It has the English language, it has the availability of skilled people, it has English common law, it has its own very important currency. And none of those things are going to change if London comes out of the EU. Having said that, of course, there's bound to be a certain amount of transfer of headcount into the European mainland, and some of the centres there, such as Frankfurt and Zurich and Luxembourg, although Zurich, of course, isn't actually in the EU, but they're vying for position and wanting to take on more staff in the key European markets.
Mark, have you seen any alternative financial centres that seem to be preparing for an exodus out of London? You did mention Frankfurt and Dublin there.
Yeah, I think Frankfurt, Dublin, Luxembourg, even Paris are rolling out the red carpet. I think it's important to understand that London is such an important base and it's such an important player, and is so big in terms of its financial services activity that at the moment none of the European centres are capable of becoming a replacement London. London employs more people in financial services than the entire population of Frankfurt. So it's more likely, I don't believe there will be a massive exodus, but it's more likely that when people do move away from London, then the industry is sort of fragmented across various European markets. Dublin could pick up some, Frankfurt could pick up some. A lot of people talk about Paris, and the new president there is talking about making things more attractive to bankers.